Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. So today, SMCI and Lyft is going to be reporting earnings after the market closes, and that's in just the next 4 minutes. So we're going to be watching the market react live. I was shorting SMCI. I shorted it from highs of $40 per share to lows of $38. I closed out my entire short except for my one lucky share. I walked away with $5,200 profit on my SMCI short. All of my updates were shared to my LPP team. My LPP team gets to watch me trade live every single day right at market open. If you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, it's the second link in the description down below, and I'll see you there. Let me go ahead and I'm going to grab a quick little protein shake. We have 4 minutes until the market closes. So sit back, relax, and feel free to let me know in the live chat what you think is going to happen today. So give me one quick second. Or give me a quick minute. I'm live right now. Yeah, I will in like 30 minutes, okay? Here we go. All right, we have, what is it, 2.5 minutes left. Let me make sure that I share this all. All right. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Everything's good? Alrighty. Perfect. Just want to make sure. Hopefully it's not too much to ask, but if you guys can, please make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a thumbs up on the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, feel free to subscribe so you can partake in that live chat. Should be able to pull it up right here. SMCI earnings expectation. We have forecast of $8.12 per share, pretty high. And $6.95 billion in revenue. It's been pretty wild though. If you look at the previous earnings that SMCI has had, they've been kind of all over the place. So pretty significant drops, nearly a 20% drop, a 17% drop the last 2 times it reported earnings. But while SMCI was bullish, it was incredibly bullish when it would report earnings. 33% increase, 4%, 16%, 10%, 27%. And then this is when things started to get choppy right around mid to late 2023. And yeah, so. And then we have Lyft. Lyft is also reporting earnings today. Lyft, I was looking at Uber. I was like, hey, where's this kind of like standing at? Do we see a big gap down potential? It's a coin flip. I do not like. There it goes. Market just closed. I do not like to try to predict or trade a stock right before it reports earnings. I like to trade the reaction after the earnings is out. So pretty significant drop today. I like that. A nice gap down. Made a few bucks on that. There it goes. Lyft, SMCI. You guys ready? So sit back, relax, and let's watch SMCI. I can't handle this. All right. I'm paying attention to both Lyft and SMCI. So let's see what we get today. Okay. Ricky, when you first started trading, what green days were you happy with? Dude, Grant, I would like have days where I would make $50 or $75 within a few minutes, you have to understand, I was trading, especially back then, lower cap stocks. So, I was trading with like $2,500 to $5,000. And if I were to make $50 or $75, I would be super happy. You have to understand, like, I don't know what other people say with their background, but I come from a 9 to 5 background, right? I had a sales-based job. I used to work for T-Mobile back when I lived in California. I made a really good living at age 18. It was a great paying job. I was making nearly $60,000 a year at age 18. I mean, again, I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't good at what I would do, right? Like I put in effort in everything it is that I did or would try to pursue, and I made good money. I saved a lot of my money, and I tried to invest it or trade it in areas and markets that I was learning more about. So, I work a job where within a few hours I make, $100. So you're telling me, if I'm right before work, I make $75 within a few minutes of taking a trade. Why wouldn't I be happy with 50 or $75? That's the part that baffles me, is like, people have a job that pays them $20 to $25 an hour, and that's what they have to work for the entire hour, but they make $20 in a few minutes trading and they don't lock it in. It's mind-boggling, right? But again, we all make mistakes. We all are here to learn from them. But yes, it's a common mistake a lot of people make, is if you are learning how to do anything, don't expect to make money when you're just getting started. If you are learning how to do something and you're making money, right, you're on the green, I would take profits right away. I can't speak for you. I'm not here to tell you what you should do, but I'm just here to remind you that you cannot have the expectation of learning how to do something and just expect to start making money right away. At least in my experience, it does not work that way. There's a lot of mistakes you're going to make, and mistakes cost money in this market. So that is why, again, when people ask me, Ricky, I'm just getting started, but I want to trade with, $10,000, $100,000. I have people that come to me and say they sold their company. And I mean, you have to imagine, right? I have people that reach out to me in all different income levels, right? And people are like, I want to start trading with $500,000. I don't care if you're a multimillionaire. I don't care if you have $10 to your name. I believe every beginner should learn as small with as small of an account as possible. That's my 2 cents. That's my opinion, because I don't want you to be afraid to make mistakes. I don't want you to be afraid to test, the markets, to test how to lock in profits, to test how to cut losses. I'm a big believer that you learn by practicing and by testing things out, seeing what works for you and what doesn't. And that's very challenging to do when you have a lot of money on the line. So if you remove that monetary aspect and you focus on what is important, and that's understanding the trade opportunities, where you're buying, where you're selling, and you ignore with the dollar amount of what and how much you're doing it with, it really allows the beginner to focus on what is important, and that's the trade opportunity. At least that is how I try to explain things within LPP. I know that maybe might not be the best intent for everyone, but again, it works well for me. It makes sense to me, and it makes sense to a lot of our beginner LPP traders. So, Ricky, ads are on. Well, this one's a public YouTube video, so this is not, you're probably part of LPP, and that's why you're asking that, because I normally turn off ads for our LPP live trading sessions, but if it's public on YouTube, I do keep ads on. Look at that, SMCI, huge drop. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Lyft up 4%. Boom! Holy smokes. 10%, bro. Down 10%. I should have kept my short. Oh. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? I would not be saying that if it went the other way. Holy smokes, bro. Oh my goodness. This is like too risky to even want to go long on it. Well, I have to close out my short completely. That was my one share. Look at that. All right. Short fully closed. Holy smokes, it is dropping even further. Yeah, this is not good. I'm not going to just blindly go into it. Let's see what was actually reported. Wow, wow, wow. Holy smokes. Oh, oh, oh. 15%, 14%. Look at that. Look at that quick push. A quick $1,000. Make that money and bounce. Make that money and bounce. I'm not here to overcomplicate it. Holy smokes! Hey, Lyft corrected itself. Lyft is all the way back down. Is that after hours trading? Of course. Wow. Nice recovery back up to $35 per share. Has it updated for you guys? Wow. Holy smokes. I'm going to go light here. Go with the limit order. Include extended hours. Let's let it push up. Wow, extremely volatile. I'm going to do 250 shares, which is about $8,000, about 1/4 of what my previous trade was. I'm going to see if it comes back down to, that was a pretty significant sell-off. That was a what, 17% sell-off? Dude, I would have pooped my pants if I had a long position on that. A 20% sell-off. Look at that. And all the way back into the green. Holy smokes. That is impressive, SMCI. That means it's extremely volatile. I'm just chipping away with 250 shares, $8,000 a piece. Watch this thing go green. I wouldn't put it past it. Yep. Oh my goodness. A quick change of direction. Let's let this thing rip up. Let's see if it rips up. It's pushing. It's pushing. Whoa. Don't remind me of this again. What the heck? Do your job, buddy. Don't worry about me. Oof. Here it goes. Pushing. Nope, still gonna push. Oh, shoot. Let's see. This is so cool. Oh! You wouldn't short here? Then don't, buddy. You don't gotta short. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to trade what makes sense to me. This thing sold off 17%. 17%, 20%. From close, let me see. 20%. Oh my goodness. Wait a second, we're still pushing. Lift. Oh man, what a volatile session. I like that. Come on. Lower lows. Break that support, buddy. Break that support. Be careful here. It could easily bounce and continue to push up. So it's not the worst idea to, if you want to play it safe, you can close out your short here and play it safe. Remember, I don't want you guys to copy me. I don't need you guys to copy me. None of that stuff. This is my trade. It's incredibly risky. Man, I think I'm going to reduce. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little weary. It's showing signs of a support here. It did sell off 20%. It doesn't have to continue. I have to respect it. Dang it. I really thought we were going to get... We still can. I feel like my position size is just too aggressive, too early on. I'm going to size down and then add more when it makes sense. Deal? Let's see. Whoa, that's a ton of selling pressure. What's going on here? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Did my internet freeze? Hello? Dude, what is going on? I do not like this faulty connection. Include extended hours, take profits. I'm out. Am I still live? Can you guys... How many fingers am I holding? Oh my goodness. Here we go. 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 Come on. What did it report, bro? Come on. Oh, shoot. I don't even want to add more to it. I'm just going to start chipping away. Reducing my short. Remember, this is just extra money. Like, this is just the cherry on top. I did a really good job shorting it in normal trading during the normal market session. This is too volatile for me. I do not like this. It's obviously a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun probably to watch. Oh my goodness. A 10% drop on Lyft. Ooh, right back down to previous support range. How's Uber reacting? Uber's down 1.1%. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. We're beginning to see lack of progress on the downside. Do you see that? We're not really making lower lows yet. Come on, buddy. There it goes. Filled. Ah, oh, now you start dropping, buddy. Come on. We're at $8,300 for the day. And then on PLTR, I closed out that short during normal trading session. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't. How much? Oh, I have $169,000 shorting this thing. Oh, God. I thought I closed it out. Nope. Wait, is this going long or short? No, that's going long. Oh, boy. There we go. All right. I'm going to take my money. See ya. See ya. There we go. Come on, 396, fill me. 104. That's all I need. 104 shares. Come on. Don't be lame. Bro made 5K shorting PLTR and didn't even know. No. I knew I was up on PLTR. I was up 5.1K. But I thought I closed out my long position on it. And no, I still have $169,000 in this right now. I'll close it out. Dude, what's going on? I'm going to move this. It's not getting filled. I don't care to nickel and dime this opportunity. It's too volatile for me. I like to do it in front of you guys because I know a lot of you guys like to watch this. The most significant play, if you guys saw, was when it aggressively sold off. I took 1,000 share long position, which is about $38,000. And then it quickly recovered just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, about 5% in like 5 seconds, and I closed it out right away. I made $1,000 that quick. It obviously recovered all the way. It's too risky for me. It's too volatile. You might be like, oh, obviously I can choose to trade it with a smaller dollar amount. I just don't care to right now. I'm very happy with the amount of money that I made today. I don't want to put myself in stressful positions and then bag hold that trade until tomorrow, right? Or end up experiencing a loss that I might just not want to. So it's really unfortunate that this is not updating. Was anyone able to get theirs to update? Nope. Look at that. Lyft is trying to recover. That could be a setup, a very risky setup, but it's approaching a previous support range right around $12 to $13 per share. There's some recovery potential. It's been a common support range, but again, patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to. So it doesn't have to end up recovering, but there's a recovery potential there. Something to pay attention to. Again, I don't care to trade it, not right now. But yeah, let's see. SMCI going back for that recovery. What the frick, man? I don't get it. Why can't I find their earnings? There it goes. Nice recovery. It's a good thing we did our part in taking profits when it was showing signs of lack of progress on the downside, right? For SMCI. At least for now, let's look up Lyft, right? At least pull up one of them. Is that fine with you guys? Here we go. So it exceeded revenue but missed earnings per share. So it looks like earnings per share is down. There has to be something with its guidance that came in lower because that's a super significant drop for Lyft. An 8% drop. I thought things were looking better. Supposedly with the Tesla full autonomous vehicle that was going to be, launched in Austin, Texas or Dallas, Texas. I forgot where it was for the unsupervised autopilot or full autonomy. What's going on with that, right? I thought this was going to help out Lyft, but nonetheless, I have no open position on Lyft. I truly don't care, but it's just more of watching it. So we'll see what presents itself next, because right now it looks like it's still kind of like consolidating here for SMCI. I really thought we were gonna get a nice move. Has SMCI not actually reported? Why would it have sold off 18%? 18 to 20%. That makes no sense to me. Why would, is this foreshadowing something? Isn't that kind of crazy? Not officially again. Preliminary earnings, not their real earnings. Wow. They lower their revenue outlook to 23.5 from 25 billion. Okay, 23.5 to 25 versus 26 to 30 billion. They're raising money. Oh, wow. I'll short it again. I'll just keep 500 shares short. I'm not a fan of that. That is terrible for SMCI to put its investors through that again. It's the same bullshit over and over again with this company. You literally can't make that stuff up. I don't even know how this company is. How can it do that 2 earnings in a row? That's complete BS. I want to have some fun with this one. I'm going to stay light right now. I want to see if a big opportunity presents itself, and then we can make the most of it. $25,000 shares? Heck no. You're welcome to trade whatever it is that you want, but hey, I like to keep my money. But yeah, I do apologize that. Well, I don't apologize. It's out of my control. But SMCI looks like they're not going to officially report their earnings just yet. They do have an earnings call, which I'm sure during that time they'll try to find a scapegoat for why they didn't properly file or report. But at least we're able to capture a Lyft report. So Lyft aggressively sold off. It missed earnings per share, but exceeded revenue. And I'm going to look a little bit deeper into it just to see if I could find anything on its guidance of why it sold off so much. Because this is much more than just a miss on its earnings per share. There has to be something a little bit deeper, and I'll make sure that I look into it for you guys and I follow up with a video on YouTube for you. So I hope that earned your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And just like you saw me trade SMCI today, I trade live every single morning right at market open for about 30 minutes to an hour. If you ever want to watch me trade live starting tomorrow, it's going to be the second link in the description down below. I'd be more than happy to have you tune on in. All you have to do is second link and we'll see you there. Okay. Appreciate your time. Hope that earned your thumbs up. Yeah, not just your MSTR BS every single day. Yeah, hey, I'm here to trade whatever it is that presents itself. MSTR has been pretty stagnant. Actually, today was a pretty significant sell-off. My apologies, but for most of the other days, it was just consolidating a lot where it wasn't very attractive. But MSTR, obviously a terrible company. It's just I've had a lot of fun shorting this thing, as a lot of the bag holders like to talk shit, but they're obviously in the red for the past nearly 3 months. So I can see why they're so frustrated. So very excited to follow up. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.